The fight over youth sports across the area is heated. In St. Louis County, it could be going from the athletic court to the courthouse. Good evening, I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Casey Nolan. Mike Bush has the night off. A lawsuit filed alleges county executive Sam Page doesn't have the authority to cancel competitions. At the same time, in Jefferson County, where there is no mandate, 2 football teams are under quarantine after players test positive. Our Sarah Maki has the latest from both counties.
When the St. Louis County softball players hit the field Tuesday, they were the first to play since County Executive Sam Page limited competition. And they had to travel across the Missouri River to make it happen. But a new lawsuit is trying to bring competition back to St. Louis County.
It's not a football game. It's not a lacrosse game. It's not a soccer game. It's not volleyball. It's discipline. It's social interaction. It's health.
Thursday, attorney Al Watkins sued Page, asking a judge to throw out his sports restrictions. Watkins is suing on behalf of Page's opponent in the November election, Paul Berry III, arguing that Page doesn't have the authority to limit sports. In neighboring Jefferson County, athletic fields are empty there too, but for a different reason. Health officials say at least 8 Herculaneum High School football players have contracted coronavirus.
We don't really know where these cases came from, if one kid on the football team gave it to another, but we're making that assumption, and that's why we ended up quarantining the whole football team.
Right. Superintendent Clint Freeman says to make matters worse, these players recently competed against another district, so he had to make a tough call to another superintendent. Clint Johnson with Jefferson R7.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but this is where we're at. He's like, okay, we'll take it from there.
It's going to be a tough pill to swallow because our kids have done everything right, and yet we're not going to be able to play for the next 2 weeks.
Johnson says none of the 41 Jefferson players have tested positive, but they too are all sidelined, quarantining for 2 weeks after health officials reviewed tape of their Friday game. While these students don't know when they'll hit the field again, the same can't be said for St. Louis County, though Watkins has a warning.
What Dr. Page needs to understand is the justice system may not move fast, but the election process will move quicker than perhaps you would like.
About that lawsuit, Watkins says he expects to hear from the court for scheduling a hearing in about 3 days. Reporting tonight, Sarah Maki, 5 on your side.
And tonight, St. Louis County Councilor Beth Orrick responded saying, quote, "We are not going to comment on pending litigation."